Yeah, so we
No.
got the analysis of tomato here.
Yeah. Analysis of tomato. So right off the bat,
We just got
we got no party, no matching towels, and it's just a rock locker. You suck. And then yeah.
Shut up.
No, you shut up. You suck. Check minus on the rock locker at the very beginning. Yeah. So check minus. Who's that? This guy over here. This ukulele. 52 seconds. Shut up. You suck. Okay. And over here we got he's got no money. Tomato's got no money. He needs a helper robot. Check minus. So bags are great. Obviously, we get a check on that one. Tomato has no bags though, so that's also a check. We can't have Tomato having bags. Tomato said something about not doing something. This guy. He said something about not doing something, so procrastination, that checks out. We'll check that off. He also called himself a peasant. I think peon would have been a better term, or like maybe a serf, because peasant sounds a little too degrading, but the self-deprecation's there, so we'll check that off. I will say he was unable to hear or see the radar as well. I noticed that. That checks out. So we got, and then, yeah, but unfortunately also, he didn't grab it, so.
It's your fault.
So he didn't grab it, and then, yeah, that's we have to cross that. I'll have to put an X there for him. We do have something along the lines of that, so that checks out. Big no-no though. Mistook singing pipes as singing walls. The pipes are in the walls, and the pipes do sing, but the walls do not. Check minus. No rendezvous in the meat room. Are you okay? You done?
I am chill.
That's not what I said. That's not what I asked. Okay, whatever. No rendezvous at the meat room. Check minus. Tomato mentioned something about Monday, but never anything about Tuesday. I'll have to ask the higher ups about that. So she got some question marks there. Maintaining blood flow. You did have a chunk of meat blotched out of you. Your blood clotted, fortunately, preventing the blood flow from, stopping, but you did not maintain the proper blood flow, so we will have an X there for you. You have increased hearing loss, Tomato. I don't mean to address you directly, but I have to, just for this instance. So you have increased hearing loss, needs improvement. You might be hearing too many things, so we'll leave that blank. We can fill that in later. We have another check mark here. Excellent. You went like something like that, right? Very good.
Yeah, I'm done. Fine, I'm done.
Oh, so now
I'm
you
done.
answer my question that I asked you like
finish
35
your
seconds
thing.
ago.
Finish your thing. I'm
Okay.
done. Okay.
Finishing the thing. So
Bags are great.
this is the worst job I have ever worked. A quote from you.
Bags are great.
Not the 21st letter of the alphabet by you. I meant you take you and then
Bags
you
are
subtract
great.
one from that letter from the alphabet in which it's placed on the alphabet scale. And then you get T, right? And then what starts with T? Tomato. That's right. So Tomato said, this is the
Bags are
worst
great.
job I have ever worked, followed by not going out tonight. Okay. That checks out.
Bags are great.
Bags are great. That also checks out. Sporadic moments of blindness.
Bags are great.
That was noted at 10 minutes and 20 seconds into the video, and
Bags
then
are great.
followed by 20 seconds later at 10:40 on the timestamp mark.
Bags are great.
You did mention Tomato mentioned he was back in big.
Hold on,
big,
give me a
big,
second.
Bigness,
I'm kind of thirsty.
bigness.
But yeah,
big.
So
bigness.
to wrap up this little review
I'm not
here, hold on one second.
You mentioned something about being
Yeah, so I got
self-aware.
the,
That's also
this was the
fantastic.
analysis of
Well, not
Tomato.
directly, but you said something that made you sound self-aware because
yeah,
of
so-
how you were aware of the actions that you were thinking of or premeditating
Yeah,
on
bags are
imposing
great.
upon another entity, whether that be
and-
AI or imaginary figure or some sort of improvisation
Yeah,
banter
okay.
bit.
No? All right, fine.
And how that might affect that
Bags are
specific
great.
idea that you were projecting upon. Very good with the self-awareness. And then your memory's intact. Great. Your hippocampus is doing great. We'll check that off along with the self-awareness. And then to end it off, you have the... hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh man. So yeah, to end it off before I get to the final point, you had a very nice setup going on in terms of how you're following. You're not too far off from the guidelines, which is kind of where you should be treading. Tomato, I just will let you know that it's very good. So okay, now at 12:20, this is the timestamp for the video, introductory video for your current channel on YouTube. You had I thought that checked out great. Let me yeah. So to tally them up, we have okay, yeah. You have 16 check marks. Great, out of 23. You have 1 question mark tally. Well, there's 3 question marks for the 1 question mark, but that's a totally different subcategory that we'll have to get into. And then you have two X marks to tally up, which isn't optimal, but it doesn't interfere with you sustaining yourself, which is nice. And then we have 4 check minuses. I'll say this much. It's unacceptable. Yeah, sorry. Gonna have to Bags are great.
How much do I have to send today? 2 signals of level 0. They don't even expect better of me. I've been sending them basically static that sounds like this. And they've kind of just given up.